Hey guys, Brian Castro here from Better Chess Training, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to checkmate a king using two bishops and a king. It is something that came up in a little chess club I teach with some of my students, and they're asking me how to do it, and I thought I would show all of you. It's not terribly difficult, but it's kind of fun to do, and once you have the method down, it's fairly straightforward. So what I'm doing here is I'm on the Internet Chess Club, and they have a little bot that you can play that is a chess engine, and I'm going to go ahead and do it right here, and it puts the bishops in a random position with one dark squared bishop, one light squared bishop. And so the first step in the method here is to kind of create a little cage around the opposing king. Now, of course, my rook is being attacked here, so I'm going to go ahead and move it away so it's safe. And then I'm going to go ahead and move my other bishop away here as well. I might have said rook, but I meant bishop. And you can see here, I just want to, the method here is to keep the bishops next to each other like this, so you can see they kind of create a wall along these two diagonals as well as these two diagonals, and now this king is restricted. Once you have this accomplished, you now bring your king in like so, and then the idea is that eventually you're going to force the opposing king onto the back rank. Okay, and you can do that by maneuvering around here, and this may not be the most precise way to do it, but what I'm doing here, as you can see, is that I'm forcing him back along these files. So now once you've got him on the back rank here, you want to make sure that you have the, you're going to get the opposition. You can see you cannot go this way any further. So to force him this way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a waiting move. And you just basically want to send him into a specific corner, okay? And I'm going to do this and this. As you see, it pushes him this way, and then you just take the opposition. So it forces him. He can keep going that way, but if he heads back, you can see here he can't continue to go this way, and you've covered this square, so you're just going to check him. And then you're going to check him again, and then again you're going to gain the opposition. Now, once he's in the corner, it would be a mistake to play your bishop here to e5 because that would be stalemate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a waiting move with my bishop. So I have the opposition again, and then I'm going to checkmate him. Okay? So pretty straightforward. So the first step is you're going to bring your bishops together to kind of create that cage around him, and then you're going to bring your king in and force the king onto one of the sides or the back rank, and then you're going to use that maneuver where you're going to keep that king in opposition and push the king with the bishops into the corner. So let's do one more, or maybe a couple more, since that was fairly straightforward or fairly quick, in order to demonstrate the technique again. Okay, so we see here the positioning. I do have, since he's not directly attacking one of my bishops, I'm going to try to centralize my king a little further and bring it closer. Okay, so now once he does this, you can start to centralize your bishops. Okay, and so now you can see that the cage is set, and so I'm going to be pushing him towards this rank over here. Okay, so I'm going to bring my king around, and eventually, and again, you can use your, you kind of have to, see if I move this way, that forces him that way, and then what you can do here is you can use your bishops to kind of constrain him. And once he's on that back rank, you can decide which way you want to push him. So because my king is on this side, I'm going to push him over here towards the left, towards the A file. And so I'm going to use this bishop here to keep him from going back this way. And then I'm going to use this bishop here. Now here you see he's in opposition. We use him here. Once he goes back this way, I want to keep my king in opposition to him so he can't keep moving back. And then whenever he tries to move back the other way, I can use my bishops to check him. See, and so once he's again past the opposition, I take the opposition again where my kings are lined up. And now again, I want to avoid stalemate by moving my bishop here, so I make a waiting move. Basically any move with this bishop so that it doesn't cause stalemate, and then I can check him and then check him again. Okay, and let's do it one more time. I know I've done it twice. Let's do it one more time just to solidify it with different examples. Okay, in this case, all of my pieces are on this side and all of his pieces are this way, so I'm going to centralize my king first, bring him as close to the center as possible. The engine's trying to make it as hard for me as possible here. Okay, and from here, this is close enough. I'm going to bring my bishops. Actually, let me move this king over one more time. I'm going to bring this bishop in over here. I'm going to bring this bishop in over here. And again, this formation here where they're next to each other is typically best. And so here's the idea, is because my king is on this side, I'm going to push his king this way to the right this time. And this will be good because I want to show you that you can really do it along any of the sides or the back ranks, okay? So I move my king over here. Always want to make sure you're not going to put your opponent in stalemate, okay? And here I can actually do the method this way. Actually, I do have to be careful because if I put my bishop here, he can threaten to bring his king over here, and then it becomes a little trickier. So I want to bring my king here so that he cannot leave the back rank. Okay, he's in opposition here. Okay, so I want to push him to the right, so I'm going to use this bishop, and then I'm going to bring my king over to put it again in opposition. And since I've kind of restricted him from going this way, I'm going to use my bishop to push him back over, and then use this bishop to push him over. And then again, I'm going to take the opposition with the king. Okay, he's pushing himself over some more. So I'm going to keep him from escaping by going this way. And then this bishop is going to push him back. And there we go. That is checkmate. So what I suggest you do, I hope you got the basic technique down, but what I suggest you do is with a friend, okay, or with a chess engine. So what you're going to do is you're going to have one king, either the white king or the black king, and then the other side's going to have the two bishops and the king. And if it's your friend, have him put the bishops at any spot. Just make sure you have a light square bishop and a dark square bishop, and then put your king, I would say put it as far away as possible to make it as hard as possible, or have him pick a random space. Same thing, you can do that with your chess engine. It doesn't matter what strength your chess engine, obviously have him playing at the strongest possible, make it as hard as possible for yourself. But you can see with this method, it's fairly straightforward. Now, before we close up, are you going to see this position on the chessboard? Probably not very likely. However, I do think it is a nice exercise because it shows you the power of the two bishops together in its ability to restrict the king. And this ability also applies to other pieces as well. So it kind of is a way to kind of exercise sort of a general sense of how to use the two bishops in tandem. But it is also a nice situation if you do ever have this. I think it's happened to me once in chess, and I think I might have had another piece. But it allows you to, when you're confident with these type of methods, then it's not really something you need to calculate out. So as you saw here, besides making sure that you're not putting your opponent in checkmate, it's a pretty straightforward process. And it's good to learn these with different mates. King and queen, which is actually going to be very common. Rook and queen, rook and king is going to be fairly common. But these ones, two bishops or knight and bishop and king, not as common, but it's nice to know the technique. I really recommend that. So try this out. And then once you have the technique down, just practice it every once in a while. And actually, it's a nice way to relax for me, in any case, as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful for you. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please press the like button. And if you are visiting our channel for the first time, Better Chess Training is about helping you to become the hero of your chess journey. And we do that by creating videos about like this, which is increasing your chess knowledge. I also make videos about improving your thinking about chess, your calculation, visualization, evaluation through various exercises, and giving you ideas on how to improve that. And then finally, I make videos trying to help you to take that knowledge you have and produce it at the chessboard, what I call performance. So those are the three main areas that I make chess videos in. And if that's something that you are interested in, consider subscribing and joining us and allowing me to join you on your chess journey. Have a great day and good luck with your chess.